Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Glory Hunters Canada versus the World Cup champions of Argentina, taking the Copa America semifinal. Welcome aboard, everyone. And if you have Discord, you can click on the link in the chat there, and you could probably end up watching it with us. We'd really appreciate it if you did. So, most of the club is in Europe, including myself. I just have the type of job where I can actually do this and watch it with other people. And I hope to do it with you guys here tonight. I guess I'm doing it alone. I have like 30, I have like stand to win like $100 if somehow Canada pulls this sucker off. So I'll be pretty excited to see how this thing all goes. And the other good thing is there's a storm in my area and it went away. So now I can actually do this stuff. So I'm like super pumped about this going forward. And the anthems have just been sung, and kickoff's about to begin. It looks like this sucker is going to be in New York, in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Oh, they're doing this one in Giant Stadium. Yeah, a lot of those New York teams are actually in New Jersey. So yeah, let's get going and watch this classic. Certainly the biggest match in Canadian history. And you look, Alvarez, Messi, Demera, McAllister, Martinez in net. Also the other Martinez, Linziaro Martinez from United. Going up against there's some good Canadian players. Conte, David, one of my guys, MLS guys, Jacob Schaffelberg. There's some interesting talent on the Canadian team. Certainly, that doesn't match up to the World Cup champions, but you never know. I'm kind of hoping for an upset. Go Canada. I'm actually American. I don't really have too much of a stake in this game, other than the stake I put in there. And yeah. Hopefully, you get to see some good football today. I appreciate it. If you want to do watch along, I do. I will. I'm more than happy to capture the clock, and yeah, we're ready. I'm bad about it. I don't know about you guys. I am about it. Super happy, but I am also very, very, very alone. But I didn't want to win. I did not want to miss this one for sure, and I almost missed it. Well, I would have watched it on my iPad. Had the storm not passed, so this is really fantastic stuff.
Here in the stadium outside New York, and millions watching across the continent. This is as big a stage as Canada's men have been on.
Super happy, super pumped. Here we go. Again, if you have Discord, if you don't, you should get it because you can watch again. Link is clipped to the link is in the chat, pinned in the chat, and then let's go. We're just about ready to kick off. I'll do a little play-by-play for you when things get hot. But it is here. Canada's about ready to kick off. Here we go. G Fuel to keep me up. Here we go. Underway. Schaffelberg tries to put it forward. This has got to be huge, and it looks like they got a nice crowd in the stadium tonight. MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, or Giant Stadium, as I used to call it. I'm actually from New Jersey originally, before I moved out here to Germany. So, also, of course, Giant Stadium, where the New York NFL Giants play. Home of the New York Cosmos. First soccer game I ever saw. I don't know who they were playing, but I think Juventus was there. Like a doubleheader, if I remember correctly. There's like two Italian teams there for preseason. And Cosmos is somebody else. I was only about 6 years old. So.
Semi-final against the world champions and the Copa America champions. You mentioned how insanely humid it is. You're seeing a ton of moisture come up on the
2 more hours to go, maybe more.
What do you think this thing's going to look like, particularly in contrast to the game?
The Canadians qualify, win some money. Some money. So let's do it.
I think that favors Canada because it limits Argentina's ability to play the ball quickly quickly play these little combination balls and allows them to shift defensively. Canada are going to set up in this
And Martinez
press and system that they played in the first
well
half
ahead of
against
the
Argentina. They'll look to pick off the ball and play
top of the circle of the box.
Right now, Argentina just feeling it out,
And they're
the biggest mistake Canada made in the first time
they mentioned the surface might benefit the Canadians because it'll limit some of the Argentinian passing ability or the quick passes, and it does. This the balls tend to the balls bounce. The Canadians are trying to mount an attack, and Argentina gets it all the way back to Martinez and keeper, and there's some press right away. Of course, the big star out there, besides Lionel Messi and Alvarez and Di Maria, is generally considered to be the best. Here we go. Di Maria tries to cross it into Messi, wasn't able to do it. And Jacob Schaffelberg trying to get it ahead to Alphonso Davies. And then that's who I meant to talk about. Alphonso Davies, probably the best, generally considered to be the best player in North America, just recently signed with Bayern Munich.
If not apologizing, at least acknowledging his comments and the stir they caused in Argentina. Here's Richie Larea now. Running Italiafico and able to be cut off. Is that going to be out over the end line? It is. Canada have a corner. 3 minutes in. Jesse Martz.
Canada just picks up a corner kick. Only about 3 minutes in. Jesse Martz, of course, the head coach. Oh, I didn't even capture the what you call it over here. I apologize. Here, let's do it. There we go. Bang. What was I thinking? There we go.
They got a chance to play this one quickly. Messi's a little slow to get out to put some pressure, but
Jacob Schaffelberg taking the corner right now, number 14. SC Nashville for the great MLS. Here it is. It's right in there. Goes over the top of the one of the defender's heading all the way to the right. The iconic light blue and white for Argentina, and of course, Canada wearing red, along with their very famous maple leaf.
Last night is that the feeling around the Canada camp is that Canada teams from the past would have crumbled mentally against Venezuela, losing the lead the way they did, going to a shootout, and remember, it was just days removed from seeing Tejan Buchanan. Of
course, one of the unusual things about this tournament is they go right to penalties after 90 minutes, sort of like the way the Leagues Cup. I don't like it. I don't mind it for Leagues Cup so much because it's a little more of a funsy tournament. But no, the only round will have extra time is the round. Jacob Schaffelberg moving in. He's got two defenders on him. Tries to fire it wide and high over the net. But the Canadians starting off on the front foot, not showing any fear. Does appear to be more Argentina fans in the stands. I don't know how big the Argentinian community is in the New York, New Jersey area, but tons of Latinos, so I imagine they have a few. But there is an era. I mean, I'm like, I gotta be honest, like, Euros haven't been that great to me. Today's game was probably a little bit of exception. In the second half, not so much, but I found the games I watched the Copa were a little more exciting. And I don't know, this looks like a good storyline. Well, it looks like they're working it in right now. Argentina, and Di Maria goes down. He looks for a penalty, but the ref doesn't bite at all as the Canadians try to get it out of their own final third to the midfield. Long ball to the far right side. And the ball is rising high. Canadians control in the center circle right now. Lara with the ball. Pushed off, shoved down. Foul. Argentina just over the midfield line. The Canadians will get a free kick.
The absence of Tejan Buchanan a week ago with that injury for Canada. For more on that part of the story, as we look at the penalty shout, let's say hi for the first time tonight to Jenny Taft down on the field. Jenny?
John, thanks so much. Well, obviously, such a loss for Canada losing Tejan Buchanan in that fashion at training. What I can tell you, he is here in attendance.
Yeah, Martinez snags the ball out of the air.
He had a successful surgery last Wednesday and didn't want to miss out on this this opportunity to support his team. Like you mentioned, Jesse Marsh saying the team came together, everyone visiting him.
Jesse Marsh, of course, the American coach. I think he played in MLS for a while. I can't remember what teams off the top of my head. I remember he had a shoving match with David Beckham back in the Dizzy. Also coached Leeds United in the Prem. Probably one of the more modern, accomplished American coaches. And you know, there's some maybe they should, you know, the Americans should have picked up Jacob Schaffelberg, working in by himself with wheels, fires low and to the right but wide of the net. Jacob Schaffelberg making an instant impact. And I tell you something right now, folks, Schaffelberg is a special talent, and if you watch MLS regularly like I do, you know that. He really has been something else for that team. I don't see him being in the United States much longer, or North America much longer. He's a left midfielder, and 24 years old, unbelievable wheels on him. He's really fun to watch. 4.1 market value, 4.1 million. And he's quite a star, and it'd be interesting to see what happens to him and see if he does get the Europe.
They have been wasteful on the chances they've had to score just twice. Is it the same thing as that Ecuador game, where they're going to rue these missed opportunities if they can't put one of them away?
Well, to your point, they almost did against Venezuela. It took them to go to penalties, and they would have been kicking themselves if they didn't finish that game in regulation.
Dominguez, the president of CONMEBOL, the Confederation Sudamericana de Football, who are putting on this Copa America. We expect we'll see him tomorrow night in Charlotte for the other semifinal.
But here we go. Lisandro Martinez getting dumped all the way to the left side of the Argentinian field, and they dump it real deep and roll out for a goal kick.
It's Ronaldo, the real Ronaldo, the original Ronaldo.
Wow, R9 in the crowd.
In New Jersey tonight.
R9 hang out in the Jers, the dirty Jers. MetLife Stadium, beautiful. It's a real football stadium. And packed to the gills to see the likes of Lionel Messi and the World Cup champions.
Schaffelberg knew he was offside. It's definitely a different type of atmosphere as when we were here for the Chile game 2 weeks ago. You had a lot more sort of what we would think of as the traditional supporters, a lot of chanting and singing.
The clock stopped, but we got it back up and running.
See their team get going a little bit here and give them something to start cheering about. It's been a slow start for Argentina. That's a great ball around the corner there.
And McAllister moves it in. He gets it deep for Man City's Alvarez. Tries to pass it, comes all the way out to the center backs, and it's intercepted by Canada. And tries to get it forward. But Argentina managed to get all the way back to goalkeeper Martinez, who has a Argentinian flag kind of engraved into his hair.
He played advantage and did the right thing. But that's how Argentina can find some success. It's that first pass or two through the midfield, out of pressure, out the other side where they can get matched up 1v1. Because right now, the same thing as the first game, and it looks very similar shape-wise from Canada. Compact in the middle. They don't want to allow Messi to have space to get turned in behind their midfield running at the back line. And then they want to do this. They've gotten out of pressure, and almost Kone trying to find Alphonso Davies in the attack. But as soon as they win possession, Canada, just watch. Schaffelberg takes off. David takes off. Lorea, they want to try to play vertical and very quickly.
All right, here's an attack by Canada right now. And, the Canadians are getting a lot going here. It's only big plays that in the backfield that are even kind of saving them in a way. Messi gets it up to the right side. Di Maria back to Lionel Messi, fires on net, but just wide on the right side.
Example with Canada out of shape. They turn the ball over Di Maria spins wide. That leaves space inside for Lionel Messi. Now you have to get 2v1. Eustachio is dropping a little bit deeper there to try to get pressure. He's coming out of that midfield position. Messi holds his run, has space at the top of the box. Bombito comes out.
And Messi went to his left, but just hooked it right wide.
That near post.
And Lionel Messi scores a goal. You finally got a notification. Oh, that's great. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. You also come in and watch the game if you want. Just look at the link up there. You're more than welcome.
To your point, John, just 32 touches for Messi in that game against Ecuador, which is the lowest in a match since he's got 90 minutes for Argentina since 2011. And we were talking about, didn't quite look himself, didn't have that burst of speed.
We also got a chat in the Discord if you'd like to. I can see both of them for now. I actually figured out a way to do this. Well, I can do this solo, I should say.
Got 6 touches through 13 minutes. He's going to pick his spots as this game starts to open up and the space is there. But I expect to see him being a little bit more proactive than he was against
Hot here in Germany. Just had a really nasty thunderstorm.
Argentina have to learn to play without him. He's going to retire eventually. They have other ways they can beat you. But is it actually the case against Ecuador? Did they get lucky in that game that Ecuador didn't beat them in the final seconds?
It was still a game that Argentina dominated, but
It looks like
go back to that in a second here. So here come Argentina. They dominated that game. They just didn't finish off chances, and that has been the way in which they've played throughout this tournament. Hasn't been the best version of Argentina, but yet they still keep winning. They keep rolling. It's always a great sign of a good team that can win while playing ugly. But this is normally the part of the tournament now where they start to really ramp it up, and we saw that in the semifinals of the World Cup. It's 3-0 against Croatia and the game against France, and I'm interested to see what we see as this game goes on here against Canada.
Davies did well to get away from Di Maria. Eustachio couldn't steer that further enough for Schaffelberg. Did Paul. Great little clip for Di Maria. Trying to play it back inside for Messi.
You know, the thing against me is the Canadians are just playing right at him. Trying to beat him in quick passes on transition.
On the field for Canada was there to intercept, and now Ismail Kone, formerly of CF Montreal, bringing it forward. Jonathan David. Julian Alvarez. Great defensive work there, coming back to poke it away. Dante Paul.
McAllister making great defensive play. Di Maria moving forward the sever, looking for Lionel Messi, but is intercepted by Derek Cornelius, number 13. Plays for Malmo
Yeah, it's hot.
in Sweden. Derek Cornelius.
On the turn.
I'll be in the Discord. Like, yeah, I'll pull you. I'll pull you, knucklehead, for this one.
Here's Messi to pick it up. Messi clipping it forward for Julian Alvarez. Too far. Maxime Crépeau's there.
Last couple of minutes.
This is such a big deal for. I imagine it's a huge deal. It's like, you know, like being a Canadian soccer fan is probably a lot like being an American thing. So like this little stuff like this is just the biggest game in the world for your Canadian. You're probably kind of a niche thing. It's not like, you know, you can't even you talk about it and nobody knows what you're talking about. It could be. Oh, let's get the hockey face himself in here. And Deckard, let's put you on. Why don't you come in and join us, Deck? Deckard, what's going on, man? Congratulations for this big thing for Canadian football, huh?
Oh yeah, semifinals.
Yeah, semifinals. Lionel Messi doesn't get any World Cup champions. Doesn't get any better than this. Canada managed to break up a play by Lionel Messi as we speak, and they get it forward. Oh wow. Uh-oh, there's a 2-on-1 for Canada. The pass kind of slows things up. Jacob Shackelford tries to stab at it and goes out. Romario gets it safely to Martinez in the goalkeeper spot. But, you know, Canada being spooky here early. If you're Argentina, your boys are going at them, man. And this is a hell of a team to go at. I got to tell you.
You know, that's like straight up soccer country.
Yeah. Oh no, this is one of the biggest. Where they won 3 World Cups. Here's another opportunity right here. I'm really pulling for you guys, man. Uh-oh, looks like Davies got it right in front of the net. Davies being harassed by the defenders. He pops it out far to the left. It's rolling slowly on the edge of the box. Jesus, the Canadians are just putting them on their heels. Uh-oh. Alvarez. He actually takes a shot from the midfield, trying to catch Carpo off his lines, but it was way off. Yeah, you have some all-time greats out there. I mean, it's like no joke, that. Let me get you in the... let's get your name in there.
Listen, Jesse Marsh said to us last night, I'm not teaching these guys to play to not make mistakes. Maxime Crépeau made the right kind of mistake.
Let's get Deckard out there, man. Oh. Deckard, the knucklehead.
Midfield.
If this is a different type of team, is that just a quick foul? The instant Argentina win that ball, and we don't even have a
Conte, to Schaffelberg. To Davies.
So ideally you can get a foul. That's a big part of this game, is stopping those plays.
Lorea trying to move in. He's going to go for the cross, but it goes out. And that'll be a goal kick. What you got?
No, I was yelling at him to get it up front.
How big a news is this in Canada, Deckard? Are people talking about it?
I've been out. I haven't had a chance to check. I've been like tending this fire all day. I was up at 4:30 in the morning chopping wood.
That's very Canadian of you.
At 5:30 in the morning, so.
Very Canadian, you chopping wood in the morning.
Anything
over there in good old Calgary.
At least in the modern era, team in men's international soccer when they won back-to-back Euros.
Well, this is a hell of an accomplishment. I would have loved to be here. We like Americans are able to get to this game, but we're never able to really close it out. One time, and we got to beat Spain before they went in their World Cup run. But no, you probably have the best player of all time out there. By the way, I would like $180 if they win. By the way.
No discussion that's going to be if Argentina can find a way to get this done. Eustachio overhits it.
Up the middle. Argentina takes control.
Look, they're the better passing team that they're going to do that. But it looks like, the Canadians got a lot of speed. There's some pace there, as they say, in the football world. And I think they're just going to try to really just press them, have them turn the ball over, and maybe sneak one in. I think that's what they're going to do. This is a very difficult team to do that to.
Johnson was late, but he held his ground. He knocked it away. Fico helps to win it back with McAllister. Messi quickly for DePaul.
Paul tries to get it over to Alvarez. He can't do it. Oh, a big tackle kept in. Oh no, they're called it out, and it's a goal kick.
Missed a chalk coming off of that slide. They use chalk for the lines in soccer? Or?
Oh no, it's like a paint that washes off. I don't know how to say it. They usually use it like a paint. So it's sort of, I think it's the same stuff they use in baseball. No, no, it's more of a paint. I don't know. I don't think this is real surface though. I don't think. No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like Faco surface. Oh. Lorea. Toronto FC's Lorea. 29-year-old Richie Lorea. No, I think it's also kind of like we've got some MLSers out there, so like it's kind of a win from MLS too if they pull it off. So yeah, Canada has mattered from the U.S. The U.S. team didn't want. Yeah, that's another story. We turned down Jesse March, your coach, who's an American. He's kind of an American and MLS legend. Coach Leeds United. That was a big debacle, but most of the Englishmen I talked to don't think it was really his fault. It was just kind of poor management.
Alvarez can come underneath, and then they'll run in behind. So as the game is slow, they're trying to keep those two central midfielders for Canada honest, and if they're not, they're going to get space and turn, and then they've got
Romero.
in the wide areas.
Electric ones with the pellets just set
Tries to get
forget
it. Tries to get it to Di Maria. Pass it all the way back to Crepeau. Crepeau.
Jesse March is furious. He wants a whistle he's not going to get. See if that becomes a theme tonight or not.
Tagliafico. Oh, they dump one. Uh-oh, big trouble. Alvarez alone, and it's a goal for Argentina. That's the first goal. Julian Alvarez. The Man City maestro. This is a guy that backs up Erling Haaland, and he's one of the best strikers in the world, if you ask me. But he's always managed to play on teams where it was a really good first touch and he managed to control it. It was actually really perfect. And look what he does with this when he grabs it. He managed to touch it where he puts it just out in front of him enough where they can't really do much. The defender really can't do much after that. It's just a perfect touch to put it exactly where he wants it. Allows him enough time to kind of fight off, and Crepeau has no chance. So that'll be 1-0 Argentina.
No legs.
But really, really good stuff by Julian Alvarez. Really great player for Man City.
I want Canada to win, but that was a nice goal.
Yeah, it's a nice goal. What are you going to do? It's not over. It's not over. But they got to be really careful in their midfield and the defender. They can't give these. I mean, you can't. You just saw you can't keep these guys an inch. They're too good. But I still believe, man. I still believe. Look, I mean, even if I don't want to talk down, but even if you guys lose, this is a really big accomplishment, for football in Canada.
During the celebration, as we were watching those replays,
certainly a bigger stage than the NHL. Canadian jerseys worldwide.
They're playing in New Jersey. You know that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How did Canada respond?
Is that halfway between Canada and Argentina?
Took the lead right about that same time they game against Ecuador Thursday night, but they couldn't add a second. Johnston.
Oh, Johnson got to go. He's going to get it to. He's trying to get across, but he can't. Oh, look at that. All right, that's it. It's a foul right there. Canada's going to get a dangerous free kick. McAllister, who's actually born in Scotland, somehow had Argentinian citizenship, ended up winning the World Cup. He's also a big factor for them as well.
24 minutes against Argentina and limit them to opportunities, but that one moment that you're not all together, you're not pressing, you're dropping off, you got the high line.
Alexis McAllister.
Just that run,
and of course,
and boom, you're behind one goal.
the great Liverpool. Alphonso Davies, number 19, generally considered the best player in all of North America. Bayern Munich, he lines up with Iniesta. No, they fake. Iniesta fakes, and Davies puts it up. And boy, it was a really good service, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, it turns out there's a Liverpool supporters club in one of the pubs here.
Oh, I'm sure about that. They're a big club, dude. Doesn't surprise me at all, really.
Yeah, it's there when it was the Spain versus Germany match not too long ago.
Did you go?
I just happened to be there at the time that was on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. The game's growing.
The offside line. What do you think? In my expert opinion, he's just onside there. Alistair Johnson was a little bit deep, but the back line was disconnected. One of the key words coming in for Canada was balance. And it was the balance between the pressure and something Jesse Marsh spoke specifically to us about. In the moments where they got
Johnson was way offside. Alistair Johnston, a member of Glasgow Celtic in Scotland, the great Glasgow Celtic. I got to go to the stadium earlier last year. What a treat to get to go to Celtic Park. I didn't have a tour of it. All the greats have been through there. Everybody from Pele to Ronaldo to Messi, and they told the kids this story. It was really good stuff.
Eventually has to wear you down.
Martinez walking the ball.
Have the urgency and the intensity to go hunt for more. Or will it turn into that Ecuador game? We'll just try to grind it out.
They're really slowing it down. Canadians have stopped pressing. I don't know if they're a little gassed. But we have the two forwards, David and Lauren, for Canada, really not going much ahead of the circle. And Argentina is just kind of waiting to kind of poke that hole. Jesus. It looks like the surface is like soaked or something, because every time these guys go slow, a bunch of water comes up. Which might be a little bit of advantage to Canada, according to the announcers on there. Are you streaming England versus Netherlands today? Pretty good chance. Erickson, pretty good chance. And this is good stuff. Yeah, we had a good game in France and Spain. Spain, of course, they qualify. They go to the final, and it's going to be a pretty big game tomorrow. And then we finish up this weekend. We can call that a European Championship. See you in 4 years.
Argentina's giving them some space and time on the ball, and some of the running off the ball has been really
stadium for this called
MetLife Stadium. It's really Giants Stadium in New Jersey. This is what they replaced. And Giants Stadium, of course, legendary to American soccer. Of course, the home of the New York Cosmos. Pele, Beckenbauer, Cruyff, and all those legends.
Trying to see if I can bring anything up on what kind of turf they're using.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah, it does look like some turf. It looks waterlogged too. Yeah, the Argentinians taking their sweet time.
Well, it's FIFA sanctioned, so if there's any sort of
no, it's fine. I mean, look, where we live in North America,
standards that FIFA would sort of have for their pitches, you know.
No, I'm not complaining. The surface is the surface, you know. But in North America, you're going to have a lot of non-grass surfaces. I do remember when they put sod down for the New York Metro Stars when they played in Giants Stadium.
Trying to start the sequence, gets it back from Messi, poked away from behind. Cornelius knocks it wide.
There can be some weird things happen when they start messing with some of the formulas. I remember there's something with tennis where there's like this one blue clay surface that was just abhorrent. There's some Saudi billionaire or something like that was funding it. Just had to be different.
I don't know. In tennis, different surfaces make the game interesting, I think. A lot of people like clay in general, especially red clay.
Yeah, it's something about the pigment in the blue.
Here in New Jersey, where 2 years and 10 days from now, we'll be watching the 2026 World Cup final.
Well, if you guys do pull this out, you pull it out of my home state.
The site of one of the darkest days in Argentina's history, that 2016 Copa America.
Uh-oh, a bad pass back to Carpo, but he's able to get it out. Canada looking a little sloppy passing back. But they go on the attack. Larea gets up the center. Now Canada's in control, and they start to set up on Argentina's end. Let's see if they can keep it going. Davies has the ball. He's slide tackled away, but they're able to keep it. Is that Schaffelberg? Is he onside? But boy, Argentina just controls that and gets it right back to Martinez. Really, Martinez is one of the best goalies in the world.
An intense amount of pressure right now. How would you compare what you've seen from them as compared to?
I don't know. I feel good about that. I think something great's going to happen.
comfortable in the way in which they played. And you think about Lionel Scaloni and just the way he's able to seamlessly make changes
What do we
to a
got there?
team and plug and play midfielders and drop the leading goal scorer in the tournament, bring on another guy who starts for Manchester City, scores a goal. But you can probably see a yellow card here, yeah.
Jonathan David coming in on Romero.
Yellow card for Jonathan David. I'm probably going to butcher this name, but he plays for a team in France called Lille. L-I-L-L-E.
It was a team that felt and had so much pressure and
There's a
expectation.
guy in a Big
It's a
Five
1-1 for Messi.
country, Jonathan
They won
David,
the
yellow
Copa
card.
America in 21. Then they go into the World Cup.
First yellow card of the night.
I think how that'll be pronounced, but
Saudi Arabia, but then how that
I don't know how to
was
pronounce it at
switch,
all.
and they went on
Well,
that
you probably do
incredible
better
run
than
to
me.
win a title.
it's
Nah.
like
It almost feels
oh,
like a team
nice
that plays
is
with
Nice
confidence
and
and
all
loves
that kind
money
of
and just
stuff.
keeps
Yeah, I
saying,
can't even
"We're
do
the
it.
best," and we know we're the
I was in
best.
Nice recently. You know that?
Really struggling here. He's still
Oh,
going
yeah.
after that challenge from David.
Argentina's
What are you up to
bench
in there?
were hopping
Oh,
up
well.
furious about that.
Brother-in-law got married.
Oh, right on.
Went over the French Riviera and everything.
Oh, dude, that's commitment.
The differences in
First to grow a beard out that long and then to
Yeah.
put it in the colors.
set after the group stage. So there are a couple of
That
players who
Argentinian Santa.
Actually, not a marriage. It was a birthday party. Excuse me.
We've tended in recent years to see tournaments change their yellow card accumulation such that you wouldn't see a player suspended for a final. Look back at the goal.
Sometimes it's the best place to go with a finish through the goalkeeper's legs because they're trying to make themselves big.
Oh, wow. He got nutmeg on Carpo on that, too. Look at
As much
this.
space as possible, and then you often just see strikers
Boom.
do this. He has a quick little
Oh,
look
wow.
up before Crepeau comes charging off his line. He's
And then, as they say in Canada, got him 5-hole.
The timing of that finish from Julian Alvarez was so good. Wasn't the cleanest of strikes, bobbling a little bit, but it was the right spot, and the timing of the run is what made it so good. And he cued that pass from DePaul. As soon as he sees DePaul turn in midfield and there's no pressure, boom, he makes the run, makes himself available, and then gets in behind just so quickly, that burst of speed.
5 holes. They would say.
Definitely heavily Argentina crowd over there.
Goes long, quickly.
Yeah.
Davies missed
Uh-oh, big problems right now. Messi chips him. Oh, no, not Messi. That was...
Had the open net, put it over.
Just such a great idea from Angel
Not
Di
sure if there's
Maria.
enough
Tagliafico,
Canadian
I think
fans
that
to
he
even
was-
give him a section.
Well, it's Di Maria tried to chip him, excuse me. Number 11. Di Maria from Benfica in Portugal.
Argentina bench wants a foul they're not going to get, but the backtracking from Tagliafico wins it back as DePaul is
Big
slowly
part of that World Cup victory.
He's gingerly getting back
Angel
to his
Di
feet.
Maria.
We got Romero a bit banged up a moment ago. DePaul banged up right now. Messi able to turn to a big pocket of space that he'll run
Di
into.
Maria in.
DePaul back for
Ah,
Messi.
shit.
Messi waiting.
Uh-oh, Messi got it out to Alvarez and he fires and looks like Canadians got back and managed to block and break it up.
Middle of the field. And that's the area Canada want to protect, but they're not doing a good job of it so far. Trying to converge on Messi, the 1-2, the movement off the ball. So difficult to
If
stop.
I'm not mistaken, the Argentinians are the defending champions of this tournament as well as the World Cup.
He's aiming for the back post.
Wow, man, that place is exact. Yeah, it looks like Europe, you know? It's like that big.
That goal that they scored against Ecuador on Thursday was from Messi
Mm.
corner.
Ass in every seat over there. Corner kick, Lionel Messi,
America history.
always dangerous. The delivery,
Swing this one out and
it's
deep
headed
inside
towards
the
net, but it's too high.
outside of the net.
Carpo will get a goal kick.
Pass fee of 82,500.
That's pretty good.
Lisandro Martinez this time on the first one trying to
Probably one of the
head
biggest
that towards goal, maybe
American
better
soccer
circling
crowds
it
if I
back
ever
into a dangerous area
had to guess.
where all the attacking
Wow,
bodies
even
were.
up there is.
Hero of that night was Emiliano
I'd
Martinez,
love
the
to be there.
goalkeeper for Argentina. For more on him, back down to Jenny.
Well, John, we of course hear Messi chants all the time, but you know what else I'm hearing all night?
Like, hike it up all the way to the nosebleeds?
What's that?
Hiking all the way up to them nosebleeds?
Yeah, I like to go up there too. I just want to see it. Well, anything to see. I'm never probably going to live and die and never see Messi play. So yeah, I'd do it.
Quite some time. John, I'm right behind show in and of itself.
I feel in some ways Emiliano Martinez is your spirit animal, Stu, just because that personality that shines through.
You got these big flamethrowers in the rafters of the dome, so when the flames score, if you're up in the nosebleeds, you get a nice little heat wave off of them.
Are you having heat? Is it hot over there in Calgary?
Oh yeah, no, today is tomorrow. All week has been
Not here in Germany. Let's say that.
like getting up past 30 degrees in like the morning, which is not usual.
Schaffelberg tries to cross it in, gets dealt with. Canadians still control top of the box in the final third right now. Canadians looking to find that hole, create that chance. In control right now. Larea. And he gets it all the way back.
You're back.
Oh.
He's made the run infield. The pass was just errant. It was off target, and it's given away.
Yeah, the pass is off target, ends up in Argentinian possession.
That's what you need to try to break down this Argentina defense, and Alphonso Davies has come a long way inside to try to unbalance the opponent and create a numbers advantage centrally. But
after two players strike at the same, pops up straight ahead. Is this an opportunity for the Canadians? No. Big effort by Schaffelberg to kind of keep it in. But it spits out anyway. Ball's flying real high. Tried ahead to control it.
That's been the trouble. They've gotten some good spots.
Davies trying to make a move in. Schaffelberg with a cross, but nobody seems to be home. They're going to have to run it down, and it'll go out for a goal kick.
Are you surprised at all how slow this first half has been? Because we think about Jesse Marsh coach teams, high intensity, high press, create chaos.
A couple of things on that. Early in the game, it was there, and it's no surprise because that's when the players are the freshest.
Ball possession definitely being, unsurprisingly, Argentina's favor, 59 to 41%.
Pretty methodical with it.
Yeah, well, that's what you're dealing with.
Settling deeper and deeper, you can see that goal. Argentina have possession.
And there's not too much. I mean, this is fundamentally the same team that won the World Cup, you know. There's not too many players out there. Looks like Lionel Messi gets it deep to the right side. Di Marina passes around Alphonso Davies. Messi taken down from behind. No call by the ref, surprisingly enough. Usually when Messi goes down, it's an insta call. It's like when Gretzky goes down.
Possession. No, now he's going to come back. We've seen a couple strange moments from referees that just the basic administrative parts of refereeing, not like subjective, is it a foul or not? And the fact that Pierre Amaza didn't immediately having that ball hit and blow the play dead is interesting.
Messi definitely fouled from behind.
You saw Eustachio didn't get any contact on the ball, kicked out Messi's right foot. He's letting the referee know how he feels about it.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to do a drop ball. It looks like it's drop ball for Canada. Canada gets a little lucky there. Anytime you, and that's one of the big problems too. You know, Lionel Messi, one of the best free kick takers. Oh. And strangely enough, the Canadians gave away their drop ball, and now the Argentinians control the midfield line. Oh, Di Marina. Uh-oh, a shoving match happens between Alvarez and Davies. They're jawing at each other down there.
Just give me your eye test impression of Messi tonight as compared to Thursday.
Much better, much more comfortable. And then the other
Harpo, Bombito,
when I was watching him in the Ecuador game, there wasn't a
Johnston.
space in the middle, so he was drifting
They're center backs try to get out of their half, and they just kind of give Argentina possession there with a long ball. That really was to no one.
Into a decision. Here he is again. That's the spot. Now he's able to get turned.
Lionel Messi, just outside the midfield circle.
So this is more the Messi we're used to seeing early parts of this tournament before he took that knock.
And able to chase Argentina back. After that ball out wide to Taliafico. To Paul, put it right at Schaffelberg.
Oh, Schaffelberg may be able to intercept it, but he puts it away, and Argentina will get a throw in. In the Canadian end, no, they call a foul. Canada gets a free kick in their own end. They get possession. Center back Johnstone, he'll throw one deep, but nobody's home. The Canadians have to do better than that. I think I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to find space for, they got a lot of guys with pace up front, but I don't think that's how you're going to beat this team, because then it's just it's a coin toss. I mean, that's kind of something you want to do at the end of the game, not earlier. But I do wonder if the Canadians are a little gassed. We're coming to the end of the first half.
Even the way in which they're defending right now, a lot of walking out there, and Jonathan David's trying to catch his breath. He's trying to get energy, and when you're chasing the ball like this for the majority of a half, it's really tough. So I'm not trying to say
that's another thing too. When you have this kind of passing control that Argentina does, it's just, and maybe that was the plan, to let the Canadians kind of just like run themselves ragged, gas them out.
Right now, when the ball is turning over, it's like Argentina are just squeezing them more and more and more. And this second half is going to be even harder for Canada.
8 of these Canadians have started every game. 6 have played every minute. There's been very little rotation, and they had one.
Schaffelberg with it. Ball taken away and stripped from him.
That's a good example right there, though. Again, right? And Jacob Schaffelberg, one of the most dynamic players for this Canadian team.
And they get it back to Romero.
Comes inside and just gets hounded off it there by Argentina, and then boom.
It was Andro Martinez with the ball, not to be confused with the goalkeeper with the same name. Martinez tries to get it ahead, but it's intercepted by Canada. But Larea makes a really bad pass attempt to Alphonso Davies, and it's broken up. And now a long ball all the way to Di Maria. Argentina's on the attack. They cannot give him this kind of space. Lionel Messi moving in the center, just wide. Well, it looks like a goal that Messi maybe should have had or would have had on most occasions. The stage just quit. Whoa. That's weird. Well, let's go back in there. I don't know what happened. Oh, maybe I... Oh, Jesus. ARG versus Canada. Get that back up there. Hold on. Get back in here. I'm not sure what happened there, bud.
Well, I just out of nowhere.
Just kind of failed us. I don't know. Let's see if we can get the invite for everybody. I'll put that in the chat. Watch game on Discord. Put that back up, pin it, and let's get the game back up for you. Although it's just about to end the first half.
Argentina out-possessing Canada, out-shooting Canada 6-3, and yet...
And there we go. Should be back up, but there's not much time left.
Yeah, I'll probably have to dip out around the half. But
no, the half is right now, pretty much. Chipped ahead to Di Maria. Di Maria moving the ball inside the box dangerously. Drops it back out. Can they make some... Messi tries to chip it, but he chips it over the top. Messi not happy with his own performance visually. You don't want to do the second half?
I got to get this supper dealt with, but yeah.
Pop back in.
Is in and around the box because he knows they've got space, the time, they're getting in behind. and they're wearing down that
I don't know what
back line
happened.
ever so slowly throughout this first half. And for Canada, this first half whistle can't come soon enough.
And the fourth example of this half, at least, where clearly it was a talking point for Argentina last couple of games. Canada's goalkeeper, aggressive positioning, off his line, trying to beat him that way.
Johnson with the throw in
Has come in with the most
Argentina's
saves in
end.
this tournament.
Probably be one of the last plays of the game.
Saves based on the statistical data. This is
Looks like he's going for the long throw. Yeah, he is.
Alistair Johnston, it's very slick, it's very humid. Can he get good
Here goes Johnson with the long throw.
to get this one in deep?
Actually, really good throw. Oh, God, Canada got a shot on goal right off of Martinez.
Made himself big in his near post, and it's out for a corner.
Wow, sneaky,
Happy
sneaky
about
play
that
by
one.
Canada. They'll get a corner kick for that. And this should be the last play after this. Boy, Martinez coming him out.
Try to create moments like that. It skimmed off ahead and great.
And Schaffelberg will take the corner kick.
Near post. But once again, Martinez
Wouldn't this be incredible going to half tied?
But perhaps last chance of the half here for Canada from this corner.
First save of the game for either goalkeeper. We're into the third added minute. Schaffelberg sets the ball. And a little bit of a bump off the ball.
Jacob Schaffelberg.
I still think they should be playing this short here. It's only Messi.
Buddy.
and then
No stress.
player will come off the near post, but you can play 2v1.
Argentina's
And so
bench is
Jesse
trying
March
to
is
signal
yelling, saying,
someone.
do it, yeah.
Oh, they're going to short. Canada likes to go short corner.
Comes back.
Little surprise. Schaffelberg up, and it deflects out. I don't think that was a great idea.
Be careful the other way.
And it looks like Davies is going to have to get it all the way back to Carpeau. Carpeau, long ball inside, and that's the half.
Comes to nothing.
Don't think that was you guys got to be a little quicker than that. I mean, Canada still has a lot to learn. You know, you do see.
5 minutes down, 45 to go here in the Meadowlands. And
But, you know, there's some discussion with the Argentinians right now. I'm sure they're not 100% happy with what they say. Jesse March screaming and yelling right now. Going to get himself a red card if he keeps that up.
How long are the talking heads going to go for before the second half?
12 minutes.
12 minutes.
Yeah, about 12 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
A little less than a hockey half. So get to work. Get back here. Let me know. Well, here we are. We're at the half, everyone.
Will do.
Yeah, I'll see you around, bud. Of course, tomorrow, Netherlands, England, big match. Do they choke? Do they beat the Netherlands, which they probably should? England really stumbled through the group stages, but managed to get out of it and have managed to get lucky every other time since. Very, very, very strange. Jolly old England. Oh boy, I have to do something here. I forgot to take that thing and do something with my JOB. Go in the studio. What is this? I'm so mad I'm done. Keem. Super. Oh, Keem's quitting. Oh, well. Oh, looks like Keem's quitting the podcast. Mm. England's getting the final choke again. Oh, yeah, England. They should do something interesting. I'm sure it won't be boring. Oh, 2-1, the Knuckleheads. Let me see. I'm dying to know how this goes. What's going on, George? You want to pop in? Boom, boom, boom. Hey, did you get some dinner? Well, don't worry, we're here. Fuck no. Oh boy, oh boy. There is just nothing doing in the hood here. We'll be kicking off real soon, though. Blade is replacing Boogie. Okay. They're just about ready to recapture.
Spain will face either the Dutch or England in Sunday's final. Those two square off tomorrow in Dortmund, live on Fox. And for the latest ahead of that one, here's Jeff Shreves.
So, Rob, should the Netherlands get past England here in the semi-final tomorrow night, Ronald Koeman has got his wish, facing Spain in the final. However, it was a bad day for the Dutch today. A cancelled train meant they had to get a flight. They arrived much later than planned and missed their press conference. No such headaches for Gareth Southgate, who said for the first time in the tournament he has all 26 players fit and available. So, will England be in the final for back-to-back Euros, or will the Dutch break their hoodoo, having lost their last 3 consecutive semi-finals? We'll find out tomorrow night. Back to you, Rob.
Back to you, Rob.
All right, Jeff, thank you. Argentina here halfway towards reaching their second straight Copa America final. The final 45 from New Jersey on the backside.
I'm a bee, and I bumbled my way into your car.
Buzz.
But this hive isn't big enough for the both of us. Boo!
Oh, wow, what a buzzkill. And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage,
Paying for this could really sting. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me.
Why is it most places ask you want to add a drink to that and never, what do you want to add to that drink? Meet Tia Saborita, our chief flavorista.
A drink is only as good as the sabores inside. It's all about finding the perfect combos for any given moment.
Like when the waiter says to enjoy your food and you said, you too.
Grape Escape.
When you're trying a carpe the dia.
Rainbow the slush.
When you get the ick.
Lemonade cream cooler.
When you're in the market for a new babysitter.
Okay, inappropriate.
Live free. Eat Sonic.
if you want to live free,
Every Saturday, your game is on Fox. Because if baseball is as American as apple pie, then Fox Saturday baseball is one heck of a slice. Sit back and make some room for a big old helping. Boom. Come on, it's Saturday.
Welcome to StockX, where we believe in sneakers for everyone. From the greatest grails to the latest trends, every sneaker you want is here. Our real-time marketplace offers data on every sneaker, ensuring you always know the StockX market value of whatever pair you're after. Plus, you can trust that every order is StockX verified, backed up by our buyer promise. Start sneaker shopping with the millions who already know.
I'm just about ready for kickoff now.
Shop now at StockX.com.
Dad, are you certain this is gonna work?
Nothing.
They just about put out. Oh, ready to go.
Possession, Lex, an 8-4 shot advantage. What do you think Jesse Marsh said in that halftime locker room to his Maple Leafs?
Well, we saw him screaming and yelling as they left the field. And so either you change now and make some substitutions because you don't like the way it's going, or you put the fear of God into them to change up some things that you don't like. But he was not happy. But it's only 1-0, all right? And they've had plenty of the ball, and they've had a couple of opportunities. So it's certainly within their grasp. It's not as if they're getting blown off the field.
No, I mean, it's there still to get back into this game. They've had their opportunities. I mean, look at the last minute of the first half with the chance from David on the long throw. So they keep doing what they're doing. They'll be frustrated with the way in which they conceded that first goal, but there's still chances there for them. They just have to take it.
Yeah, I think Argentina have more goals in them, but I think this Canadian side needs to be a little bit tighter with their lines. On the goal that Alvarez scored, you know, they just got caught a bit and giving too much space to.
Remember, Argentina turned up the heat in the second half on Canada in their first meeting. It was 0-0 at the break, and they banged in 2 goals, including one pretty quickly after the halftime whistle. Alvarez, the game's goal scorer, came in the 22nd minute. Argentina up 1-0 and 45 minutes away from a Copa America final. For the second half call, once again, John Strong and Stu Holden.
Rob, never before at a major tournament have we paid more attention to how long it takes teams to come out for the second half than this Copa America. 4 coaches suspended, including Lionel Scaloni, partially at the public behest of Jesse Marsh. It was about 16 minutes that it took Argentina, a minute late, to actually take the field here. No changes from either side. Stu, you've been hearing that conversation. We saw Jesse Marsh angry as he went off. Argentina, can they pull away? Is it going to be like Thursday where they let their opponents hang around and are at risk of that stoppage time goal against? It's an early foul there. Julian Alvarez going down. What do you expect to see your second half?
Well, this is where it becomes very important, first 10, 15 minutes of this second half, for Canada to let Argentina know, hey, we're still going to give you a game here. Because if they just start this second half the way they finished the first half, this is going to be 3-4-0 to Argentina. They're going to run away with this game as it opens up straight from the kickoff, ball around the corner. Julian Alvarez gets it. Bombito fouls him. Set piece opportunity for Argentina. I think they're going to want to find that second goal just to kill any type of momentum.
Looks like Wings Messi will have a free kick right here.
After what we saw from him going down the tunnel.
Messi and DePaul over the free kick. Everyone back to defend for Canada.
Messi puts it in front.
Romero looked like just under hit.
Knocked away by Canada.
Maria there to pick it up. They applied a ton of sand to this field. They did not water the field. That from up here looked like that ball was in play. The entirety of the ball has to cross the entirety of the line. And now Jesse Marsh is going to get warned by the referee.
No, I'm with him on that one. I think that ball was still in from Schaffelberg.
The humidity here is such that it looks like there's kind of a haze.
Yeah, it reminds
when
me
you
of
look at the light standards.
Hibachi grill, and you've got all that smoke and steam coming at your all over. This place is cooking, and you can see that. It's worn on some of these players as the game has gone on. You've had 15 minutes to rest now. If you're Canada, can you come out and can you get some pressure on the ball and create moments in transition? That's how they're going to score a goal.
Argentina have never been beaten in their Copa America history when they lead at the half, but they don't have to be beaten tonight. It can be a tie after 90 minutes, and we go straight to a penalty shootout. Each of these teams advance in a penalty shootout in the quarterfinal round. Is long, Schaffelberg and Chase just kind of hit a dead spot on the grass, it looked like, and Romero had to quickly catch up to it. Eustachio knocked away as Davies played it inside. Kone comes sliding through. It comes off his face, but that's going to work for Schaffelberg. Back for Ismail Kone. Was knocked away. Good work by
Argentina trying to work in the Canadian final third.
It was tracking back defensively. What can Canada do in the spells of possession they have?
Get it all the way back to Cornelius, now Carpo.
Derek Cornelius just did not have his eyes on the ball and it skipped underneath his foot. Under immediate pressure. Able to find the pass inside for Eustachio. He gets hit as he gets it away for Alphonso Davies. Davies on the run. Canada coming forward. Davies, it'll come all the way across to Richie Larea. Larea's first touch pulls him wide. He's got Johnston in support. Johnston's cross in. That was in between the options. Eustachio picks it up. Eustachio under hit for Alphonso Davies. And then Di Maria smartly just plays it off Davies out for a throw.
I thought Eustachio was going to take that one first time.
Should he have?
Yeah, absolutely, because the chance was gone on the second one. This is the one that the ball's... Oh, yeah, it stayed in. Look, you see how it was actually starting to go out, and then the ball ended up in that little ridge of the end line and stayed in. So, yeah, now, Schaffenberg got a lot of work to do from there, the halfway line, but I think it speaks to the wider frustration that Jesse Marsh had in that first half.
And thankfully, the referee didn't give Marsh a yellow card for complaining correctly about a missed call, which we have seen. Fico able to find exactly the right pass for Alexis McAllister. In a moment, it looked like he was under pressure. Messi dummies in for DePaul, who hands it off for Di Maria.
Di Maria moving in.
Returns, DePaul cuts the cross in. It was
tries to cross, it goes out. Argentinian goal kick.
And all of that from what looked like maybe a promising moment with Canada, creating some pressure high up the field. Will walk over to take.
Now this was the type of setup we saw with an in-swinging ball from Messi, where they had McAllister run across the near post, flick it to the far post.
Oh, Messi be taking the free corner kick right now.
They're actually stacking on top of Crépaux. He's going to try and bend it on top of him.
At that near post, Eustachio's there to head it away. Because we've seen about once a game Messi go for the Olympico goal. That's the one thing he's never done in his career. Messi has it back off the throw, in for DePaul, able to turn, no one there, cuts it back into the middle, Kone first touch, only as far as Gonzalez.
Oh, it looks like Argentina just bagged one. Canada's arguing right now. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be offside here on Messi. We'll see at the end of this one, because I think Messi might get a slight touch on this as the shot comes in. But as it stands, second goal for Argentina. Great work from DePaul initially. Let's see where all the players. Does Cornelius step up just in time?
No, I think Messi may have been offsides on that.
Cam as we look down the line, but just good work from Fernandez. He has so much time and space here. There's the little touch from Messi.
That might be Messi's first goal of the tournament.
It might be. We yet to see a definitive look down the line to see if he's onside or offside. He doesn't even seem entirely convinced at this point. But wow, how much time did Enzo Fernandez have in the box there to open up his hips and get that shot on the goal? No pressure from Canada on the ball, and it comes off them just playing the ball down the side. So here we go. Let's run this one back. Does Cornelius step up in time as that ball comes off here? No,
he's onside.
Not. Let's see when it leaves his foot. He recognized he was deep. He was the man that had to stay with DePaul. Now he's trying to quickly get out and get in line with that last defender.
They're checking the goal right now.
They're going to just make sure with the lines, but it looked to me that that's a
yeah,
goal.
It's a goal. 2-0 Argentina.
First goal of the tournament.
How about that? Exactly how we all thought it was going to happen as well. So Enzo Fernandez will get the assist to Messi. And boy, more frustration for Canada. A sequence that began with some high pressure up the field. Not the type of goal. If you're going to get beat by Argentina, get beat by something great, something beautiful, something unstoppable from Messi. And just enough of a redirection in front of Crépaux. 109th goal for Argentina. More than any other man in South American history. His 14th at Copa America. 3 back of the all-time record in the tournament's history. There's Messi on the run again. Kone with a big tackle. And how much of a backbreaker is that for Canada to concede early second?
That's what I said. First 10 minutes, you got to set the tone. And the reality was, it comes off their best chance down on this end of the field. Second half, the fans right now saluting Messi, Messi, Messi. But then Argentina win the corner. They get the first one, it recycles, comes back to Messi. He plays that little slip ball, good work from DePaul. And then you find yourself down 2 goals now against the world champs in the humid setting tonight. You got to chase the game. Space is going to open up. Kone looks like he's picked up a little bit of a knock. Looks like Canada getting ready to make 2 subs as well. Liam Miller being 1.
Kone, the 22-year-old, brought back in the lineup. Goes down. Here's the goal again.
That was such a good turn, by the way, from Rodrigo DePaul, and then a poor clearance from Kone. But Enzo Fernandez did a good job just keeping that on target. Slightest of touches, and ends up coming off of Maxime Crépeau's face at the end of that. But even just that misdirection there was enough and made it so difficult for him. He might have had a chance because he'd anticipated to the left. I'm sure not the way Messi had expected to open his account, but it doesn't matter, and he's in the right place, right time, and such an important touch to put that one in the back of the net.
Canada had Ali Ahmed and Liam Miller ready to come on, and that was before Ismail Kone went down, and Jonathan Osorio was scrambling back in, taking a picture with the GOAT. And so this might end up being a triple sub. We'll see. They put Schaffelberg's number up. Jacob Schaffelberg is off. They put Richie Larea's number up. Larea is off. Who began the tournament as a starter, Ahmed of the Vancouver Whitecaps, who was a late add to this roster.
Just one more look. This is the point that it comes off his foot. You can see that Cornelius just recognized, I had to get out, He knew what was happening. He tried to draw Messi offside, couldn't get close enough to him to make the tackle on him, so tried to draw him offside. The run seemed to have been timed just to perfection there.
For Messi now, over the last 2 years, it's 28 goals in his last 25 games played for Argentina. That's actually unprecedented in his career. He's never had a stretch like that, averaging more than a goal per game over such a long period of time. He scored in every knockout stage game at the World Cup. And I guess that's the question, and we talked about it a little bit the other night. There's been so much discussion about Cristiano Ronaldo, what he means for Portugal, what his level is. As it goes long from Montiel, and Crépeau will come all the way out to get it. Ismail Kone has retaken the field. They're going to hold this up for now.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Canada.
He has continued to still be as effective as he has over the last 2 years, and even coming into this tournament, he's scoring plenty of goals.
The guy still plays just
Oh, looks like we got kicked off the match again.
And he's found ways to be impactful without having to do as much of the hard running. And he does the hard running when he's on the ball and his team has possession. He finds ways to contribute defensively in terms of being in the right spots to take advantage when the ball turns over in transition. And also, Messi doesn't rely so much on just pure speed and athleticism. His passing is out of this world. He's one of the best passers in the game as well as scorers. As here comes Canada.
Romero missed that. Miller picked it up. Ahmed around the outside, and a heavy first touch there. And it breaks down as Jonathan David was on the end of it, but Jesse Marsh at least likes it. His team still showing some life.
Final flash.
Came inside, found a nice spot in behind the Argentine midfield, gets turned. It's been a frustrating watch for some of these Canadian fans.
We got kicked out again.
Down in big numbers up in little pockets of this stadium. You see little pockets of red and in amongst Buenos Aires.
I didn't realize I got kicked out again.
Even to the fact that the music that they play at these games is very much Argentine music. It's not even necessarily a pan-South American playlist. This is a home field advantage that has been created in every possible way for Argentina at this tournament in the U.S. Wide. Ahmed looking on McAllister. And in saying that, twice at the World Cup, we saw Argentina in a very comfortable 2-0 position completely fall apart against the Netherlands and then against France in the final. And end up advancing in a penalty shootout. Trying to do something along those lines. It was 2 quick goals for France. It was 2 late goals for the Netherlands, 90+11.
I wonder why this
They
keeps
ended up tying
bugging
it. They
out.
hadn't conceded such a late goal until the 91st minute one they gave up to Ecuador on Thursday. Davies trying to play back inside for Liam Miller, and it just pinged around. Romero, Di Maria, they just make it look so easy, don't they? DePaul, short for Messi.
DePaul, Messi.
And then Messi
Gets
goes
it over to
down.
Di Maria.
It's played as Alvarez picks it up.
Or is that
McAllister in the
Alvarez?
middle, and now it's going to come back for the foul.
Ugh.
That's so deflating for an opponent defensive team trying to. The ball's deep in Argentina's end. They lead out, trying to win the ball back with pressure. 1-2 touch. Boom, 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 boom. Get it out wide, and Messi was looking for the 1-2 here with Rodrigo.
Yeah, I saw Discord died.
Was on the near side. Angel Di Maria then on the far.
Bombito is down. Back to his feet. 24-year-old from Montreal, played for the Colorado Rapids. One of the revelations of this short Jesse Marsh era. Liam Miller wasn't paying enough attention, and that gave Angel Di Maria the space to pick that one up. It was taken quickly by DePaul. Back for Messi. In between pass, Laren picks it up. He's got Jonathan David running through the center. It's swept away, though. Christian Romero alert defending. And then Ali Ahmed commits a foul, trying to win it back. Did you say earlier how many just almost moments for Canada tonight?
Yeah, that one too. The Argentina do such a phenomenal job across the field when that ball turns over, how quickly they react. So that's an underhit pass, but look at the reaction. First of all, Romero gets tight, he lays out, Sandro Martinez sprinting back. They just constantly have bodies around the ball, and even if it's just a little turnover in any part of the field, they look to win it back as quickly as they can.
Oh boy. I was hoping though. Uh-oh. Alvarez is alone, fires it right at Carpo. Carpo picks it up. The Argentinian is real close to putting this to bed. Davies moving in. Corner of the box, right side. And Code tries to fire a shot, but it's real high.
Ridiculous. Finding a run from Julian Alvarez between the two center backs right over the head of Bombito. That is inch perfect. And takes it a little too soon here. The first touch, phenomenal. In front of him, off the outside of the foot. That second one is in a good spot as well. But just a little slow that he had to slow up his run there to take that strike. And as he put his head down, Crepeau had set himself. Ends up being a save. It's right at him. But what a ball from Di Maria. My goodness.
Alvarez will miscontrol that one out. The second semifinal of the Euros tomorrow on Fox. The Netherlands against England, who will advance to face Spain in the final on Sunday in Berlin. Coverage starts at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Live on Fox. That was in between Laren and David. And McAllister picks it up. Trying to try to win it back. He has. It's kept in play by Johnston. Canada coming forward in for David. Lets it go. Laren sets it back. Kone off balance. Almost got back to it. Di Maria was there. Now he needs some help on Angel Di Maria, dribbling around in his own 6-yard box. Johnson in a wrestling match, able to win it back on the outside. Johnson trying to charge it in.
Oh, look out the other way now.
Enzo Fernandez to play, and that's a needed foul. Eustachio saying it's not a foul. He's going to get a yellow card.
That's a goal-saving foul from Eustachio there because
yeah, Canadians in big trouble here.
Is wide open at the top of the screen, and he just hacked down Rodrigo DePaul. He knows what he's doing. He's never getting to that ball, and he was just able to clip his ankle there. But it's about as perfect a tactical foul as you're going to see.
Chat? Oh yeah, there it is.
Saw the way the Argentine players were yelling at referee Pierre Amaza. There has been a narrative in the South American media.
So he really did.
Team are dirty, that they're overly physical in how they play.
Oh, the GOAT.
We've seen plenty of these games over years.
That's really funny.
Any team, including Argentina, would make the exact same foul.
Yeah, I saw it. It's really cool.
Rodrigo DePaul for his second time tonight.
The young Lamar. Imagine the coincidence. You know what I mean?
And yet still the referee has not signaled
Messi holding a baby would eventually be in Barcelona.
staff to come out and take a look at.
See, things have been a little different and better management. Messi probably still been there with Lamau. See, that's the whole thing's real.
We'll make a substitution.
Subs coming in.
Argentina. They're going to bring Nicolas Tagliafico off, and he's one of the players sitting on a yellow card who would be suspended for the final if booked tonight. And Jonathan David will come off for Canada. Scored the goal against Peru that got them into the knockout stage. Kenny Oluwaseyi of Minnesota United is on. Thought he had scored a goal at one point in the group stage, only to see it called back.
It's pretty wild.
Comes on. His 116th appearance, moves past assistant coach.
Hey, for some reason the Discord goes out. Somebody ring me.
Fifth most in Argentina's history. Lisandro Martinez out to the left. 5 minutes of stoppage time for Canada to try to start a comeback. Bombito. Johnston. Ahmed. For Kone. Kone will take the space in front of him. Hands it off wide. Ali Ahmed, chance to cross, gets it in. Emiliano Martinez is there in front of Oluwaseyi.
Oh, look at Messi.
Trying to go quick, Messi on the run, and that's the aggressive positioning that Jesse Marsch wants from Maxime Crépeau. And 2 big thumbs up from Jesse Marsch on the bench as Crépeau snuffs that out. Now Liam Miller running the other way. Miller trying to cut inside, lost his footing, lost the ball. Davies, oh, that's a tough tackle that he takes. Alphonso Davies is hurt. He's down behind the play, yelling out for the training staff. Argentina come the other way. Messi on the run, knocked out by Derek Cornelius. And the concern right now is for Alphonso Davies.
That was a crunching tackle there. Came in on Davies. He had the ball down in the corner. And
yeah, Canada big trouble.
Jesse Marsch somewhat sarcastic.
Only 2 subs left. And Davies is down right now.
It's a good tackle. Davies actually ends up getting his leg caught between the legs of Montiel as he makes that challenge. But
Davies really looking like he's in some pain.
Momentum took him into that. It was all ball.
And it looks like he might be done for the game. Yeah, I think he's done.
In an awful lot of pain right now.
I don't think he's.
Look at the goal. Came out to Enzo Fernandez there. A bit of pressure from Messi initially that forced Kone into that poor clearance. And then just the slightest of touches. I don't think there was enough on that. I think Maxime Crépeau was going to be there had it not been for that touch from Messi that took it past him.
That ends his 3-game goalless streak.
Now, the training staff from Canada are signaling to the bench still to hold as Alphonso Davies is getting checked out here. I don't think they're saying that a change needs to be imminent, checking on that right leg of his.
And Davies is such a remarkable story. Born in a refugee camp in Ghana, his parents had fled the civil war in Liberia. And there's an alternate reality where Alphonso Davies, that's his life in Africa, living in a refugee camp, just trying to find a way, as long as so many other millions of refugees do. When he was 5, they won the opportunity to migrate to Canada, first in Edmonton.
Oh, wow. Davies not being able to put much weight on his right leg. I think that'd be it for him.
Ambassador for the United Nations Refugee Agency, speaking out on behalf of the 114 million people globally that have been displaced by war and violence and persecution. I don't know if the upside-down Canadian flag was intentional as a sign of distress or whether that fan just didn't realize it. And he has become one of the biggest stars in Canadian sports, maybe the best player on this particular continent. And he is still in a lot of pain right now, as Canada will play with 10 and a huge conference of Canadian assistant coaches around Jesse Marsch trying to figure out the pathway forward. Down 2 goals in the Copa America semifinal. As Colombia and Uruguay watch from their respective hotels in Charlotte ahead of tomorrow night's second semifinal. Davies being allowed back out, still moving very gingerly.
He's going down now, though.
Davies looks like he tried to walk it out, and now he's flagged. He can't put any weight on it.
Leg caught in between Montiel's as he laid out on the ground, tried to run it off, tried to come back on. And also, yeah, they're going to have to make a sub. They've only got one window left, too, Canada.
So
that's probably the conversation, too, with Jesse Marsh and his coaching staff saying, look, we got one window, we've got 2 subs left. We got to go for both now.
And that wasn't a foul. That was just, it's unfortunate bad luck in your mind.
I think so,
his leg got caught the way it did.
He's having problems putting it. He's going to have to check with the doctor. You know, their number one guy is about to take an exit.
Trying to grab 2 substitutes to use this last window. And the wave makes its way around here at the Meadowlands.
Still call it the Meadowlands?
Molina will be coming on for Argentina. Jonathan Osorio looks like he will now come on the field. 9 minutes plus stoppage time for Canada to do something about this.
That's a good wave, by the way.
So Montiel will come off for Molina. It'll be Mathieu Chouanier who will be coming on for Canada, along with Osorio. There's the final 2 changes that Jesse Marsh can make in the last substitution window. And this is certainly not how you would want to see Alphonso Davies' Copa America end.
Stoppage too. We haven't seen the highest numbers of stoppage in this Copa America, so I'm interested to see what gets added at the end of this game in terms of added time, and then also now how this shuffles.
And then Davies officially subbed off.
So they switch up the formation a little bit. Maybe go to 3 in the back. Looks like Ahmed's come to this near side for now as a left back, so you're going to see him getting up and down from that position.
It's the other role that he's played with the Whitecaps. Chouanier and Osorio are on.
Tagliafico goes out for, well, this is a tough one. Otamendi, Nicholas Otamendi, and Davies will go out for Alawazi.
Osorio's first touch. What's the pathway back for Canada? 20 minutes and change. How do they create goals?
I really don't know what Canada can do in this position now.
You've got to start to take some more risk and putting more numbers into the
because it seems completely reasonable for Argentina to park the bus here.
A number of attacking players on the field. Ahmed's taking a very aggressive positioning on this left-hand side. And what that's going to do is it's also going to open up space for Argentina in these transitions.
And I don't know if they have the type of players that can open this box here with a 2-0 lead. I was hoping they could keep it close, but I don't know. I don't really see it.
Speed and an ability to take advantage of those opportunities. And then this becomes important. I would be getting people in the box right now instead of playing that one short and sticking a set piece in there and try to make something. That seems like a bad decision to make, although they've worked something out of it here.
Here we go. Canada with an attack. Taken down on the line. Ref doesn't bite, and a shove from a Canadian player from behind leads to a foul.
Angel Di Maria's
I
Argentina
think the
career
poll is
locked in
down.
for one more game as it stands to Sunday's final. And for more on Di Maria, let's check in with Jenny downstairs. Jenny?
It is fitting, John, that Angel Di Maria got the start tonight. He actually scored his first international goal against Canada in 2010 when he was 22 years old. You mentioned it. He obviously will be retiring from international play after this tournament, but it's worth pointing out just how special the relationship is with Messi. They have gone through the same ups and downs with Argentina. They have won the same amount of titles. Di Maria said following their World Cup win, playing with Messi has been the best thing that has ever happened to my career. What a career for Di Maria as well.
As we talked about the other night, it was thought of as this wonderful moment for Messi, this great redemption for Messi, just as much a redemption for Di Maria to get these 2 titles. He scored the winning goal in the Copa America final 3 years ago. That one just beyond him. He scored in the final of the World Cup as well.
Goal.
And if Messi's going to get the obvious headlines, how would we sort of summarize and eulogize Di Maria's 20-year career for Argentina?
Yeah, one of the best to do it for Argentina, for sure. And his consistency over a long period, and a guy that's played at some of the biggest clubs in the world and is part of that supporting cast that we continue to talk about with Lionel Messi, and has been able to deliver in those big moments when needed. And look, he missed out on the final in the World Cup in 2014 because he had an injury right before that, and so he didn't have an opportunity to be a part of that game. And it was even a question if he was going to start the final in 2022. Scaloni started him on the left-hand side. He scored such a great goal to kick off that game for them, and has been excellent throughout this tournament as well.
1 hour to go with the Meadowlands. Canada conjure 2 goals.
Canada's in bad shape right now. Uh-oh, here's a shot on goal by Canada. Stauffenberg tries to get it over. But they never really had a chance. Or never had a chance at all here.
Key moments to repel that opportunity for Canada.
I never saw Shrek 1. You guys in the chat. I don't know anything about Shrek 2.
Mohamed wants it over the top to run onto. It comes short for Kone instead. Kone moves his way around Di Maria, back from Osorio. Kone fires it in. O'Shea couldn't control. Johnson and Bombito almost let the other have it. Liam Miller now wide. Miller for Johnston. Gets there. Otamendi defending. Resets for Miller. Back in for Kone. Osorio. Kone once more. Trying to slip that through for Ahmed. It might have been a handball in there, but a foul first. Canada's bench is furious as Di Maria went down.
Wow, 80,000 in attendance in MetLife Arena.
It is New York traffic on a Tuesday night, but 80,000 are here.
So the foul comes before there, the handball from Di Maria, but the foul came first. I was wondering when we were going to get changes from Argentina, and it seems now. And it comes off the back of a little bit of pressure from Canada building, and I don't think Scaloni would have liked what he'd seen there, and his team getting pinned back and dumping the ball out and defending again. So triple sub on the way.
As we say, how many of these substitutes late on would be starters?
Yep.
For so many other nations at this tournament, including the top scorer at the Copa America, Lautaro Martinez, who replaces the goal scorer of the opener tonight, Julian Alvarez. Nico Gonzalez and Ezequiel Palacios are also coming on.
And you think about subs still in the attacking part of the field, so you have Gonzalez coming on, who's going to be able to run. Lautaro Martinez now fresh legs up front. Di Maria coming off.
And he'll get the curtain call.
Di Maria getting a standing O as he goes off.
Now, are you surprised, though, that they're leaving Messi out, a guy 2 weeks removed from an injury that clearly had him limited in the quarterfinal?
Not really. Look, maybe, but I'm sure that's a conversation normally with Lionel Scaloni and Lionel Messi about, can you go 90? How do you feel? And he went 90 off the back of missing a game and maybe being doubtful. So, oh boy, here we go.
Oh, what's this? The ball down.
What you want to do against this Argentina team?
Conte takes a yellow card.
Just kicking the ball into the back of.
Fernandez not happy.
He's been taking some lumps the last couple of minutes here. Jesse Marsh is coming over, talking a little bit of something to him. Now DePaul's looking over at him.
It's 3 yellows for Canada. And maybe they'll turn this into a hockey game. You know what happens when a hockey team's down 2-0 in last period?
I think it also just speaks to the pure frustration of this Canadian team throughout this game. And DePaul's done this a couple of times. Look, he's done it. He does a good job getting his body in the way. He goes down, wins the foul, and then here you go. Look, boom, kick the ball right into his back. Clear yellow card.
Ismail Conte.
Do you think at Argentina, at the referee, or at themselves?
McAllister came out before for Palicos.
He does get a lovely parting gift.
Di Marino replaced by Gonzalez. And Ricardo Martinez will replace. We got 3 Martinezes on the field. Julian Alvarez. I'm surprised Messi's still out there, to be honest with you. But looks like they're out of subs anyway. I think this is going to be a... I wonder if we have almost like 30 minutes to go, especially with all this downtime. $82,000 seats, yeah. That is really good.
To go. Argentina to add a third and make it look good on the scoreboard, or for Canada maybe, just maybe, to do what the Dutch did, do what the French did at the World Cup, and cause some chaos late from a 2-0 hole. Winner going to Miami for the final on Sunday. The loser still has a game to play. The third place playoff. Offside flag comes up, which is interesting. Mario Urrutia, normally assistant referees have been told to hold that flag.
Unless it was clear. It felt like that was pretty clearly offside. It was he was starting to run and he was like, you know what, that one's way offside. I'm gonna throw the flag up.
Oh boy, Cornelius badly mishits that one. Come on out, you're at Columbia in Charlotte. Third place playoff is in Charlotte on Saturday. And the final Sunday in Miami. So the teams in the Final Four know they'll have a game on the weekend as well. They're hoping it's the one on Sunday in South Florida. Lautaro Martinez, first touch since coming on. Top scorer of the tournament with the 4 goals. Larin will hold it up in the traffic. Ali Ahmed now. DePaul shadowing him. In for Osorio. Kone. Chonier for Liam Miller. Johnston all the way wide. They come back inside.
We're seeing the usual defensive shape for Argentina at the end of the game. Back 5.
Ahmed get a cross off. Trips over the ball. Being hounded now. Needs some help. Trying to knock that off of Romero for a throw, and it's cleared. Cornelius, another missed touch, is able to clean it up for Crépeau. What do you think Argentina would have learned from, as we said, blowing 2-goal leads twice at the World Cup? How do they approach these moments differently now?
Well, I think you saw a lot of Lionel Scaloni yelling to his team, even just in those last couple of moments. Get up the field, don't sit deep.
Oh boy, a bit of a drag now. 4 yellow cards for the Canadians. Martinez launches it.
They still have to find moments to release and find Lautaro Martinez.
Really, probably not more than 15 minutes left. I know, maybe a little more than that.
They do win that ball back, but you don't want to just settle back deep and allow Canada to cross and put pressure on, even though there's only 8 minutes plus probably a bigger stoppage number coming here. But that's why even in these moments, they're trying to squeeze up the field and force Canada into some turnovers.
They're able to out-muscle Exequio Palacios to win that ball back.
But getting that second goal was huge. That goal from Messi gives you that 2-goal cushion. And it's not just the one like you saw against Ecuador, and then they find a way to drag the game to penalties, which is where it would go if this game was tied after the end of regulation.
There behind Osorio, he's able to flip it along for Ahmed. Goes to cross for Alistair Johnson, who's wearing the captain's armband now with Alphonso Davies off hurt, and that's a great step interception on the outside. Alexandre Martinez, Messi trying to play for Lautaro Martinez and unable to win it back. 7 minutes plus stoppage time to go. And this great night, this wonderful occasion. One of the biggest moments in Canada's men's soccer history. How will they go down if they do indeed go down? Jesse Marsh waving his arms, urging players to get forward. Miller driving inside. Osorio able to turn with it. Osorio wide for Ahmed. Back for Miller. Miller crossing back post. Laren couldn't do anything with that.
Got to give him a chance there at the back post. At a height that he can attack it, because Kyle Laren was posted up on Alessandro Martinez there, and
Is this where stage went down again?
Miller has a lot of time to deliver.
No, I'm still in there.
Just floats it too high, and then it's drifting away. He's trying to reach for it.
No, we're still good.
Making a bit of contact with Martinez at the end, but look
Oh,
how
there's
he's got
George.
his hands on him. He's got the
George, I got you now. And,
just great defending, especially
both you guys.
huge height advantage there for
Hey, Big George, what's up?
What's going on, Tommy? How you been?
I was hoping this is a little closer. I'm losing $30 in the game.
Oh yeah, I remember you put the bet in.
I put the bet in.
How are you feeling this match so far?
A little disappointing, but I don't know how much. I don't blame the Canadians. It's not a lot they can do. I mean, this is a superior team. You kind of would. The only way they were going to beat them is kind of catch them off guard. They made their best effort to do that early, and they did.
Yeah.
They did. All the Argentinians did was slow it down and were just smart about it. They didn't try to outrun the Canadians or out transition them or anything. They just stay cool, wait for your moment, and they got their moments. And look, I'm giving the Canucks an A for effort though, for sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was kind of to be expected.
It's Argentina at their height with Messi. What are you gonna do?
I know. And with Martinez and Di Maria,
Yeah, I think this is a huge accomplishment. I think it's a huge accomplishment, no matter how you cut the cake.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give that to the Canadians for sure.
I think it's good for CONCACAF too. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's just good. It's good for Mexico. It's good for the United States. It's good for Canada. It shows some depth, but at the end, there's a handful of guys, a few MLSers. Speaking of MLSers, Schaffelberg's got it, and he just launches one in the air. Oh, that's not Schaffelberg. It's Mildar. He was the sub before. I thought that was Schaffelberg because he was white.
If I'm not mistaken, he's from Nova Scotia or something.
Yeah,
I think, the East Coast. Yeah.
I hope Davies is all right. That's the only thing I'm a little worried about. Sure
Yeah, he seemed
sure Bayern's
trouble,
worried.
but
Sure Bayern's worried about it too. I'm sure Bayern's worried about it too.
Yeah.
They had to play a near perfect game. Jesse Marsh said that. You could see that on the field as well. In the moments where they needed the quality, they just didn't have it tonight.
I think Martinez is, in my opinion, one of the best goalkeepers.
Yes, totally.
Right, yeah, for sure.
Totally agree. Definitely made the biggest
top
save.
three.
Definitely made one of the biggest save of my lifetime. Against France 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah, it's probably the most memorable save in history.
Yeah, 100%. I was at the bar with some friends that day, and everyone was going crazy.
Yeah, it was awesome. But again, it's Argentina. I give these boys an A for effort. But
yeah, that's true, for sure.
What can you do? Surprised Messi's still out there, to be honest with you, and he just got taken out by behind.
Yeah, he's been there. There. That's true.
This will be Canada's
He's been here the whole game.
5th yellow card.
Jeez. Yeah, these are flying today. The yellow cards.
Get these. I think you should get Messi off the field. Oh, I don't think they can. I think they're out of subs, both ends. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Molina, not one of the players at risk of suspension for the final. The yellow card accumulation.
Oh, it looks like.
It is the summer's major soccer tournaments coming to a close. Begin the day in Berlin. The
Looks
Euro
like.
final at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Followed by the Copa America final from Miami.
I think they got one more sub, Argentina.
Live on Fox.
Maybe not.
No, it usually has those bumps like over there, but it really didn't happen this time.
Will it be Colombia or Uruguay in Miami? And we'll find that out tomorrow with another day-night doubleheader. Again, it's a giveaway.
Giveaway for Canada. Canada fires. It almost gets by Martinez, but he's able to dick it out.
That was a good one.
Always a good one. I'll give everybody a call in. You all want to jump in, feel free.
Yo.
Hey, hey, hey.
What's up?
Oh,
Hey, what's up, Rosie?
Not a thing, not a thing. I was hoping something would happen, but it doesn't look like it.
I mean, how easily that comes underneath his leg and skips through. If you think about the Messi goal, the little touch and it comes off Crepeau's face instead of being saved. It's these little tiny moments that have such an outsized effect. Ali Ahmed might have just nutmegged Lionel Messi. We'll find out on the replay. 30 seconds plus stoppage time to go. Israel Kone carrying forward. Is there a last-ditch effort?
Interested. There should be a lot of minutes. I wouldn't be surprised if it's even close to 10.
Trying to find the space. Molina on a yellow card, cuts it back for Osorio.
Osorio fires in just wide a header. Yeah, taking advantage of Argentina probably getting a little tired in the back.
They both fall into O'Shea here, and this is a wonderful ball across. Great work from Ahmed initially beating his defender. That opens up the space now. Nice run down the channel.
Oh, Wells.
Where Molina had stepped out of the gap.
Yeah.
And the ball's
$30 down the drain. $33 down the drain. Only 4 minutes. Oh, I can't believe that.
Yeah, I was.
Seven
Yeah,
or
I
eight,
knew
at
it was
least
gonna
7
be.
or 8.
Yeah.
Fine margins again. Laren lets it go.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be something like 5 or 6 at most added.
Well, yeah, they're really strict on it in the Prem last year. I mean, they give you 10 no problem now if you're throwing around. But there was a lot of downtime with the Davies injury.
The stopwatch on Canada's bench suggests it should have been more than 4 minutes. At this point, they're just kind of smiling and laughing and rolling their eyes. But it is 4 added minutes we'll play.
Molina earlier, boom, shoulder right into Osorio's chest. That's what got him the yellow card.
Oh, that's what got him the yellow card.
So 3 minutes still to go. Canada in need of 2 goals.
And Molina's signaling he's going to do the long throw.
Yes, the party will start. And it won't
Well,
start
maybe not.
until Sunday night in Miami. To be fair, the party's been going on since 2.5 weeks ago in Atlanta.
Is it as hot for you guys as it is here? Holy hell.
Oh, it's been gross out.
Yeah.
The call, whether he's onside or not. Offside. Flag comes up. Let's start with Canada. As you said, they scored 2 goals. They had opponents sent off in 2 of their matches. They should have had Moise Bombito sent off in 1 of their matches. There's the clearest one. To try to take away any sour grapes from us.
They still have Messi in there? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised, but they used all their subs.
It doesn't matter how, but they're in a semifinal of a Copa America, and that's way more of a success than the United States. And it doesn't matter. You scored 2 goals. It's about playing the tournament. They played the group stage. Sure, they played a man for a total of 100 minutes across 2 different games, and they only scored 1 goal in the group stage, and they get 1 against Venezuela. But a lot to build on from this Canadian team. I think the biggest challenge for Jesse Marsh is to build depth now.
Johnson's going to get there in less than 2 minutes now. It comes inside, it's all the way through.
Yeah, they're trying their last push, I think, the Canadians.
Yeah, I think that's it.
They're going to go to a 3rd
I think
chance for a 3rd consecutive title. Fascinating to see whether they get
they could actually win this thing 3 times in a row.
They would rather not meet in Miami.
Man,
They're saying.
either team there are so many fascinating storylines. The high octane, high pressing Uruguay that can mix it up with Argentina in different ways and are coming in great form. Colombia, their unbeaten streak does it continue tomorrow. I don't think you can go wrong from a neutral perspective of what that final could look like. And ultimately, I think the best three teams, the best two teams will be left in that final. But Argentina's ability also to not play their best soccer but still win games and just rely on individual brilliance and just solid defensive, organized team. Just so organized, so efficient, so in tune. And they're not a team you want to face either. They can mix it up, as we've said. They can make the game rough. They can have the beautiful attacking soccer too. It's going to be wonderful. This team just continues to roll on.
They will be playing either the team with the longest current unbeaten streak in the world in Colombia, or they will be playing even more than Brazil, their greatest historical rival in Uruguay. And the referee ends the game.
That's it, folks.
There we go.
I think Canadians should be proud of themselves.
Yeah.
There's no shame in this game.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
It was an impossible task. I don't think there's very few teams on the planet that could do this with more quality.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Exchange of shirts.
Argentina and Lionel Messi, you saw a better version of Messi tonight than you saw against Ecuador for the opponents. That's not a good sign because still this is a team that finds ways to get results, keeping clean sheets, barreling through their opponent. Canada didn't really have a chance tonight. They had the odd opportunity here and there, but this was Argentina in control from the first minute of the game. They find ways to just suffocate you, and they roll on.
All right, I think that's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough for me. Let's go in the other room real quick.
All right.
Let's see you there in a minute. Drake curse is real. Yeah, it took me for $30.
Yeah, I heard Drake was betting like what, 300K or something.
Well, some gamblers got it.
There we go.
Some gamblers got it now.
Could be worse, Tommy.
Yeah, it could. It always could be worse. Oh.
Argentina now one win away from their third
Let's
major
go.
trophy in a row. Steamy, humid night in the New York metropolitan area. Argentina one win away from their 16th Copa title.
The Drake curse was real. Yeah.
2-0 win over Canada here at Copa America. Lex, what impressed you?
All right, everybody. Have a good one. I'm checking out. Guten Nacht.
About this Argentina team, not